Before I start this video, I would like to talk to you guys about the Mount & Blade Bannerlord Steam group. Admin by Slovak, I have recently been accepted as the official YouTuber of the Steam group, and because of this I'll be making various update and informational videos on the development of the game and when it is released. The Bannerlord Steam group boasts over 11,000 members. The project of this group is to bring Mount & Blade communities together. One of its missions is to get a moderator from as many countries as possible, to keep everyone up to date in their native languages, and to keep everyone knowing what is happening at each stage of the game development. There are national groups as well as the one big one, so this is to get fans playing together and communicating together from different nationalities all across the world. Another aim of the group is to make Bannerlords into an esports game. Yes, everyone knows Mount & Blade is famous for its combat, and that's what makes people come back time and time again. And making it into an esports would, I think, be really good for the game, make more people realise it's there and bring it into the mainstream audience. And if you want to stay up to date with when my Bannerlord update videos are coming out, remember to join the group. There's a link in the description to the group page. Make sure you go and check that out, go and join it, invite your friends to it, and yeah, on with the video. Announced in 2012, Mount & Blade Bannerlord has been the talk of the town in the Mount & Blade community. With its release date in reach, I'm going to go over and cover all the information we know so far. This has been taken from the videos we've been shown and the development blogs on the internet. So to give you a bit of background on Mount & Blade Bannerlord if you don't know already, it is set 200 years before Warband, but is still in Caradia, or Caradia, however you want to say it, but extends into the east and south, evidently resulting in the map being 3 times larger, and I think this will give a good amount of gameplay and it will keep you exploring the map. It keeps the lore of Mount & Blade, but of course there is a new storyline and more depth into the factions. Speaking of factions, there'll be 6 new factions for you to get your hands on. The Calradic Empire, which boasts heavy cataphracts and spearmen, along with archers used to devastating effect. The Valandians, they specialised in the heavy cavalry. The Sturgians, they inhabit the northern woodlands and are lethal axemen and swordsmen. The Azurai, inhabiting the desertic lands of Caradia, they combine footmen and horsemen in battle. The Khuzaits, they're the steppe tribes, and they make heavy use of horse archery. And the Betanians, they're famed for their marksmanship as archers throughout Caradia. Another big change from Warband to Bannerlord is the village system on the map. You can see what a village produces from its icon in the in-game map, and these will change to reflect production facilities such as farms, blacksmiths and castles. We have gained some knowledge on the in-game economy in Mount & Blade Bannerlord. The village's produce depends on what facilities they have in place. For example, sheep farms produce sheep wool. They also produce sheep and cheese. Peasants then take the goods to their own village to sell. Materials are then consumed or used to produce other goods such as wool into clothes, etc. Goods are then bought by caravans to be sold at a higher price elsewhere. This increases prosperity of the settlements. But how does this change the player's gameplay? Because everything is connected, the AI are prospering from this cycle. Disrupting this chain can be a good way of taking down an enemy. For example, raiding villages to prevent them trading, or helping bandit clans to gain access to the villages. Then they will not be able to trade with other villages, therefore lowering their prosperity. Beware though, the AI lords will also be doing this because they want to prosper for themselves. There are some new mechanics for sieges in Mount & Blade Bannerlord. For example, deployment. In the video they did not show you the deployment stages, but we have information that all the siege weapons are placed freely by the player, so there's full control over how to assault the walls. Once the siege begins, the player can also order troops to change what they are doing on the fly throughout the battle. Of course, these weapons need to be constructed first. It has been stated that there's a lot more interaction with the siege weapons and things in the siege battles in Bannerlord. You can see in the video the player pushing the battering ram. This hint was deliberately placed to signify all the siege weapons are fully usable by the player, and as you can see with the catapults there, that they are also used by the AI. Castles are now fully integrated with the villages. There are 4 sides of a village that can all be made into different types of production, with a unique option of turning one of them into a castle. A village with a castle is naturally more defensible, as you would think, with the big walls and the turrets, and obviously any army that you station there will defend it. But the slot is sacrificed that might have been used for something valuable, like a salt mine or something else. All of these change the map dynamically, and they're reflected on the world map as I explained before. Something I think we are all excited about from the first time we witnessed it is replay mode. Now, not much has been talked about on the replay mode in Mount & Blade Bannerlord, but a brief clip was shown in the footage a year or so ago, and it shows a free camera mode where you can move your camera around, take different shots, playback and pause time. Now, there is no definition whether this will be in multiplayer or if it's just single player, but I think it should be a great way for content creators to make cinematics and film. Something else they showed in the first gameplay trailer, and they expanded on more in the live stream, was weapon crafting. Now, in the first gameplay trailer we saw a glimpse of this, but only in the new gameplay stream has the depth and detail of this mechanic come to life. Players can now customize weapon types, handles, guards and blades, its weight and balance, swing, thrust, speed, power and much more, making this new feature seem limited only by the player's creativity. This will give a wide variety of gameplay options to the player in the new game. Want to be quick and agile? Customize your blade to be speedy and have accuracy. Want to be a colossal soldier? Make a lumbering two-handed axe to carve your way through the countless enemies. The options seem endless. Now, coming on to music, this has not been covered in the videos, but on the internet you can find development blogs with some samples of the music, and I'll be playing them for you in a second. We have been given the opportunity to listen to these small clips of music in the new Bannerlord game, and I'm sure you'll all agree it really does sound like they've put a lot of effort into making this game as authentic and realistic to the time period as possible. With authentic instruments and styles, it's obvious to see the Bannerlord team have gone to great lengths into this aspect of the game. Here are some of the music clips. I think it is safe to say this game is going to be a massive hit in the Mount & Blade community, as well as reaching into the wider audience as Warband started to do. Hopefully Bannerlord can continue this path. As this is such an iconic game in the series, the first official sequel, it has to live up to its expectation, but in my opinion, for the information that we have already been given, it's going to be quite something. What are your biggest hopes for Bannerlord? What is it necessary they need to get right? Leave your response in the comments below. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on what you think about Bannerlord, and I'll try to respond as many as possible, and maybe at some point I will make a little video of what the fans want in Bannerlord. Thank you guys for watching. If this video was informative or you just enjoyed it, remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more updates. Thank you, and I will see you guys in the next video.